So Shannon Sharpe was fired from ESPN. This is official. For those who did not see this coming, I don't know how you didn't see this coming, but I figured this was going to happen after the dust settled and stuff like that. Let me show y'all. Just we're gonna briefly read over this article real quick. So Shannon Sharpe out at ESPN after settlement in $50 million R-word lawsuit, because I know YouTube is very heavy with that R-word. What did I click on? What did I click? Okay. So the on-air relationship between ESPN and Shannon Sharpe appears to be over less than 2 weeks after the Pro Football Hall of Fame tight end and media commentator settled a $50 million lawsuit related to sexual assault and battery accusations by an ex-girlfriend. Now, didn't he settle? I know it was a $50 million lawsuit. I think the girl walked away with what, 20 million, I want to say. So the network has decided to cut ties with Shannon Sharpe. According to a report from The Athletic on Wednesday, July 30th, Sharpe last appeared on ESPN in April, stepping away after the lawsuit was initially filed. But he publicly denied the allegations, calling it a shakedown, maintained his relationship with the accuser was 100% consensual. So the settlement in Sharpe's case came to light July 18th when Tony Busby, that asshole, the attorney for the woman identified as Jane Doe in the court filing, announced the sides had reached a resolution and the lawsuit would be dismissed. No details of the agreement were released. I thought it was 20 million though. Could I be wrong? Could I be wrong? I could have sworn I saw something that was like 20 million. But anyway, that's just telling you what happened. So this is my thing, man. I saw this coming. I'm not surprised by this. I knew that once this happened, this wasn't going to be a good situation for Shannon Sharpe. I knew that he was in trouble with this, and shortly after this happened, you saw the smear campaign continue. It was like some other white lady that looked older that said that she was with Shannon and he sexually abused her. And let me tell you this, I don't believe any of that. I don't believe Unc did none of that stuff. However, with this whole situation, it raises the question, like, can you trick off your money nowadays? Can men with money trick off their money nowadays? Can you, like, this is the thing, man? It's like when a man has money, has resources, has wealth, right? You don't live the average lifestyle that the average working man, middle class man goes to work, comes home, to his family and everything like that, right? But even when we're speaking about that, when a man has a side piece or a man just has somebody, because Shannon really didn't do anything wrong. Let's keep that in mind. He didn't do anything wrong. The only thing that he did, quote unquote, wrong was not know how to move in this system of white supremacy. Let's keep it a buck. This racist court system, this racist country, they always are looking for ways to bring you down. So the thing is, when you're in a situation like him, getting a young girl, doing all this other stuff that he was doing, their sex life, and you have to know who's out to get you. She was an OnlyFans model. You just have to be smarter, but that doesn't change the fact that this is a racist country, racist court system. And if you're tricking off your money and you piss a girl off, what could happen? Your whole legacy could be ruined. Your business relationships could be ruined. And I know a lot of people, some people are like, well, he's straight. He got Club Shay Shay, all this other stuff. Let me tell you this. That TV deal is what got him Club Shay Shay from when he was with Fox. Him getting on Fox with Skip and Skip, him doing all that stuff has led him to be as successful as he is. And that was a good fit for him. He was on ESPN, on national television. Plus, he had his Club Shay Shay stuff going on, and he got Nightcap. Now, he still has Club Shay Shay and Nightcap and everything, but now he has to be forced to be in the independent sector now. What network? If Disney drops Shannon Sharpe, who else is going to pick up Shannon Sharpe? He's no longer going to be a TV personality anymore. Not unless a miracle happens. Him and Jonathan Majors are kind of in the same boat. When you mess with these women, you know what I'm saying? And it couldn't, to be fair, I would say this. It's not, I think a lot of it has to do with the woman being Caucasian, but if a lawsuit of sexual abuse lawsuit and tapes leak and everything like that, it's not just a Caucasian woman that can mess you up. It could be any woman, And the thing is, if you can't you can't trick off on your money. That means you can't enjoy it. Now, I wouldn't do that, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you're just saying, hey, here go 25,000, you know what I want? I want sex from you. I want to do this. We can kick it. You know what I'm saying? Keep this on the low, whatever the case may be. If she turns her nose up and you make her mad, she could do a frivolous lawsuit, get Tony Busby, and then your empire can come crumbling down. Period. So now that the corporate sector then got rid of Shannon Sharpe, we're gonna see how he's treated in the airwaves now, you know, with Club Shay Shay and Nightcap and everything like that. At the end of the day, Shannon lost out on a lot of money because allegedly they settled for $20 million. I'm not sure how much it is, but that's $20 million. Let's say figuratively speaking, that's $20 million going down the drain now, you know. And the fact that he lost that, because I'm sure he was getting like a couple million, like millions of dollars to be on ESPN. And I think ESPN kind of handled it the best way that they could. I understand their ties, they're connected to Disney and all this other stuff. And you can't have somebody in their eyes like Shannon Sharpe settle a lawsuit and then continue to do, you know, what they're doing on television. Because what the scrutiny that's going to come with it, the criticism that's going to come with it, you know how it is. They're going to say, oh my God, y'all have a person. Because anytime it's sad, people will rather the lie than the truth. And with these lawsuits, they're just purely to put a stain on you and your legacy in your career. You know what I'm saying? They're doing that with Diddy right now, and it's a sad ordeal, sad situation. But black men, and I'm talking particularly the black men, we have to move smarter. We know what system we're in. It's no excuse for, you know, I'm not making an excuse for it, but you just have to know the situation that you're in, the system that you're in. But you can't, these days, you can't have no side piece. It's just not safe out here nowadays. You know, you can't trick off your money, have fun, spending money on a girl and all this, and a woman getting flued out. That shit, that's dead at this point. They're calling getting flued out. What are they calling that now? What are they calling that now? They're calling it you get a RICO case from that. They're calling that sex trafficking now. And I'm not talking about somebody who's rich. If you just somebody who making like $60,000, $70,000 a year, well, however much it is, just six figures. If you meet a girl and you say, hey, I'm gonna pay for your flight, your travel, your hotel. We know what we're gonna do. We just want to have sex and everything like that. Man, if she piss you off, somehow they can just say and suggest that, hey, you hired her, and this is sex trafficking. It's just not safe anymore. And like you will be like, you can't even be a simp anymore. You can't even be a simp anymore, tricking off your money. Ain't that something? You can't even do that no more. It's just not safe. It's not safe. And it's sad to see. I knew this was coming, but all of my support goes out to Shannon Sharpe. I'll continue to watch Club Shay Shay. I think Shannon Sharpe is a talent when it comes to this media thing. I'm proud of what he did with Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, and everything like that. But you know, you got to move smarter. You got to move smarter.